Alright, let's keep this as casual as possible. I don't know, I'm currently so lost in different games and I have actually too many that I play at once. I really have to drop some of them, and my newest obsession is a little bit where the winds meet, but I feel like I should stop trying to overachieve in that game since it's just not worth it. It's an endless grind, but at the same time it looks pretty cool. Anyhow, we are in Zenless Zone Zero. The next Void Hunter is almost upon us. I'm already low-key regretting pulling on the Yufufu banner if I could have gotten Dial-In. I hate Hoyo for making such an overpowered character right after someone... Yufufu was probably the most balanced character they released, and then they put it up to 100 and bring something out that overshadows most stunners, which before Trigger only has done. And now I'm really pissed and annoyed. And I'm really feeling a lot that I'm anxious about... Nope. Wait, I have to... There. I am really anxious about...
This is the path I follow.
I'm really anxious about that Ye Shunguang will actually be the skurk of Zenless Zone Zero. That is currently my biggest fear. If Ye Shunguang turns out to be the skurk from Genshin, then it would be so heartbreaking. I mean, I'm talking to no one right now, so I guess that will also not reach anyone, but still. I guess I just wanted to get that out there to begin with. Nevertheless, I'm hoping for the best. So far, Zenless Zone Zero hasn't disappointed in every character. Granted, they had their engine, were performing on their own very well, even with not the most optimal teams. Even though that's only the case for the C6 Miami, my only C6 character.
Eradicate all evil.
Well, with any luck, I mean, I would probably dump all my polls that I save up until Ye Shunguang comes out and dump them all into her. Just to get rid of the polls, since the reason I do a lot of vertical investment into characters is just because otherwise I would hoard so much premium currency, and when I drop the game at some point I would never see the end of it, or rather I would have so much leftover polls that I almost feel bad leaving the game just because I have a lot of polls left and never actually had my worth out of it or something like that. God, the last game I did that with is already out of service. It was Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. That was a cesspool of shitty power creep. Damn, I don't even know. But yeah, I left that game with probably over 60,000 premium currency. I think I will skip most events. I will stick to the main story section, and I'm already talking way too much instead of actually doing the quest. The biggest problem right now is, where was the quest marker in this game? Is it here? No. Is it here? Where? I completely forgot where the quest, where you look at the... Ah, there we go. Wait, is there really no music here? Okay, there is music. Senior Shunguang left. Oh, she left already? She was only introduced! Was she already leaving? Wait, this is not voiced? Why? Oh, man. You dropped by Sunny. Did you ever tell her about those illusions we saw of Senior Yi? Only had time for a quick hello. Oh yeah, that is probably the foretold thing about not having some voice acting in here.
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
Sarah used Idhari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
Oh, so apparently they did some story rewrites, and I think those lines were added later, I guess? I don't know. Wait, what? Wait! Huh? That was so weird that there was one line voiced and then nothing. Oh no, the edgy side is hiding within you. I already know because the Deadly Assault spoiled the boss fight. I feel like new boss fights should only go into the Deadly Assault a patch after they were introduced, not during the patch, to avoid most spoilers as much as possible. Because I'm one of the weird people that don't even watch the preview since I don't want to know what the fuck is happening in this. And yet I still can't completely avoid it most of the time.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares, the thing you fear most. No! The very thing you stop, no matter what it costs. No! The one with the most terrifying consequences. No!
Wait, she was stabbed?
Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Shunguang.
I mean, he never... This kind of comes out of the blue that he has apparently a deep-seated trauma nightmare haunting him. I feel like that was never mentioned before. Up until... not even... I don't even think in the last bit of the story quest before. He never really looked all that disturbed by it. And more importantly, how does Sarah know about it? She's back! Even my wife got to know about my secret stash. How'd you figure that out? Secret stash of what? That light brown hair and pretty red ribbon again. Is her hair paler than it was before? I feel like it was more dark brownish before, but maybe that was just the lighting. Oh man, there's no voice! The world are bound by fate, patience, let me peer into the secrets of heaven. Here, she's kind of like... Okay. She can finally... Yus is perfectly fine. He's simply chasing after his destiny and freedom out in the world. Everything pops right back in. Oh wow! You have the power of telekinesis. Well, that would explain the 1000 swords. Or infinite blade works, or whatever you're going to do. What? It is rather interesting that they have basically the lip syncing is really tied to the actual voice lines, which is interesting. Since there are no voice lines, the lips are not moving. I'm really glad ZZZ got that technology. Acting Temple Master? Everyone, my junior seems to remind us of today's suspicious hour. She's just packing up. I mean, I feel like this would be more impactful on me if I would be able to listen to it. Maybe I should not play the story. Just to have the full voice lines. Or I replay it once she's out or something like that. Oh, still no voiceover? The comments said that the voiceover is not that bad and it's only in the beginning a little bit. Not this long. This is already way too much. So boring, I could skip it. You know what the biggest difference is between Ye Shunguang and Miyabi? Miyabi is very professionally closed, so to speak, So the Miyabi's outfit is very tame, while her combat abilities are super flashy, and her outfit just screams sex, 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 you know? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but come on. Basically, it's so much more revealing. And maybe I'm just a little bit sad that Miyabi doesn't got the same treatment in that department, but I'm still holding out for that skin. I want that Miyabi skin to basically be Virgil's code. It is not that much more revealing per se, but it just looks cool, so I really hope it will be that. Or at the very least that the skin will be some, you know, like the Samus skin suit or something. I don't know, anything that looks very sleek, so to speak. I'm actually surprised why they don't. I mean, ZZZ is better than most other Hoyo games when it comes to skins. They actually really release more skins more frequently, but at the same time they could be on a whole nother income level.
That was you, Junior Wise. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now.
Why? I don't have any money. Why was this random line voiced?
First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
That line, why do I have the feeling that the lines that are actually recorded are just part of the character repetition lines or something like that? And why is she so hot and bothered whenever someone calls her a senior? I don't get it. Maybe she was just starved for people or something like that. Did she? I mean, she said she was more or less in seclusion, but someone must have trained her so she couldn't have been completely alone, right? And I mean, she seems to have decent social skills too. So she can't be a complete shut-in either.
Huh?
You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Shunguang.
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiaoguang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Oh yeah, I read recently that Xiao Guang stands for Little Guang. And Guang is just Ye Shunguang. That's just her name abbreviated. So I feel like everyone will just start calling her either Xiao Guang or just Guang. Or something like that. I mean, I know why she wants to drag you back up the mountain. You are a danger to yourself because for some reason you want to wield the King Ming sword. I already know that. And I don't know why you cannot just pick up a different sword that doesn't kill your brain and give you brain damage and ultimately kills you from a stroke.
Ye Shifu was usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
No, I don't want to promise it, but I don't have a choice. I mean, you already feckin' blew your cover by saying that you are a Grand Master. Or the head acting master. You already blew it, right? As soon as one of those randos greets you as Grand Master, they know something's up.
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide, which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
The old mining site. That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Shunguang about it.
Maybe you should have already told her about it. This is just asking for trouble. Oh, okay.
I couldn't say this earlier. Since you've been in seclusion all this time, I doubt Shifu and the others had time to tell you. Truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My sister and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yeah, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just need to let Belle know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkuei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before. If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So you know Banyue Shifu too. He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
Hello.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
If Banya Shifu is in the Hollow, he probably already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for hollow navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track. Hello, Miss Ye Shunguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master's rather clumsy sister, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey!
Why is she digging into her so hard?
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous, I can also provide you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Why are you so willing to spill information about us?
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Wise on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the Hollow Rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suibian Temple with you.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. All right, back to the matter at hand.
A small little voice in my mind tells me, you have a job now, you have money now. Why not just M6 Ye Shunguang when she comes out? Save all you can, try to get her, and if it isn't enough, just spend that money. Because what else would I spend it for? Most games I like these days are free games anyway, so what would I spend my money on? And these thoughts are very, very dangerous to my wallet. Since the only other character I was actively thinking about that before was Miyabi. And that was a close shave after saving for 4 months. I did the mistake trying to get Vivian's swimsuit and wasted a lot of pulls when I could have stopped at 60. Instead I went with 120 more just to get the skin for a character I don't even like that much and pulled a character I don't even like that much because it benefits Miyabi, or I was convincing myself that it benefits Miyabi enough to justify it. This is very, very bad.
All right, Phaethon and Xiaoguang's first mission begins now.
It's a legendary proxy I heard talking about a few days ago. Would be cool if we could already play her, but I guess not. Even though she technically comes with us, she's not actively fighting, I guess.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the Hollow?
I believe I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. It's just like what Old Zhao said. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Hello there. Ah yes, there's the sword and this one. I actually only recently learned what this thing is. But I already forgot the name of it again. But it's basically a magic-induced thing out of folk tales, where you can have a lot of magic swords stashed inside. And due to the magic infusion in it, it's really easy to get swords quickly out and in of it. So that would be a cool feature. Wait. Wow, the jiggle physics are put up to 11. Wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy my fair share of jiggle physics. But ZZZ tends to go way overboard with it. And I don't know why. It's just, it looks like, you know, it's not natural looking enough anymore.
Over there.
I mean, that doesn't mean that I won't going to pull her, but just pointing it out. I like, actually.
Request received, dear. I'm up.
Oh, right, I forgot she is part of this.
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
What do you mean by that? Why are you threatening him? Why would he 5-star you?
You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it. How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous?
The only reason I'm starting to get a little bit interested in her is because she's basically a Monokuma in human female form.
Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kiddie navigation mode while I'm at it?
You?
Hey, Dylan. We meet again. What's Top's Cross-Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
What do you mean? You mean Krampus, an organization funded by Tops, doesn't pay their employees enough money to get by comfortably? How fucked up is that?
We heard there are people trapped here. My friend and I came to help. Are you here for the same reason? If so, we should move together. It'll be safer that way.
Me? I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today. Oops. There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up.
Okay. Right. They really... Okay. We're enter them, feel unleashing a special attack after you use the ally skill and the cooldown. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Wait, I wasn't even able to see what she did, so. Oh, that already looks pretty cool.
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you? What?
Huh?
Yunquay Summit? No, no way!
What is this? I don't know what this energy bar is for now. I mean, I already used her whatever that was. I mean, I know what it does, but still. Oh. Can we not just jump? We are highly trained agents. We could just jump down there, right?
Sacrifices? The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
The Exaltists? I thought the Defense Force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here. Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought. You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
Better start talking, or we won't be so nice anymore.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? And that's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen. Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
Wow, and now it's... Wow.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. We've been running around like headless chickens for days, no clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Huh?
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all. She called it, return to the origin.
In the visions, Senior Ye said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Oh no, could that be?
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone. If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
Lies?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time being.
No, that would be a reward for him.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Oh, I don't want to play with I want to play with Ye. Oh, shit. I already forgot the nickname. I think the only downside to Ye Shunguang is her name, because I just can't pronounce or remember it enough. Her name is really a terrible fate. I mean, this is a terrible show.
By rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
I mean, this is a terrible showcase for Dialin, since her biggest gimmick can't even be used if she's the only active agent. Okay.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to activate the right track.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Thanks for saving me back there.
Oh.
I'm Ningtian. How should I address you all?
Okay, you are a low-key important NPC because you actually look a little bit more distinct. That is rare.
Rep 2493, Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOP's website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email. Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like Commendation. Perfect service from Cross Department Rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
Don't mind her. She was just joking. She works at Tops. You can just call her Dylan. I'm Wise, disciple of Runkoi Summit, now training at Suipian Temple. This is my friend, Shunguang. She's also a mystic, and this is my assistant, Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
Interestingly enough, I think they only came up with the nickname Shunguang because even they realized that the name is kinda ridiculous and terribly hard to be pronounced.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now, but I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
The Shifu you mentioned, was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
Oh, hello there. The rabbit everyone goes crazy
I'm
about.
not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
Now that I think about it, Shunguang is actually, from what I've seen of her kid and what she can do, she reminds me of a certain other character in another gacha game that can transform into a big lady and become small lady. I mean, I know her transformation is not big and small, but the impact it has is kind of similar in scope, I think.
More of these annoying creatures. Our time playing hooky is valuable too.
Huh?
It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here! After hearing countless voices of the dead,
Huh?
why not listen to your inner voice?
What just happened? Oh, hello there.
We're saved. It's Ban Yue Shifu.
Wait, what just happened there? Can also enter the village of where? Oh, why? Oh, I mean, I understand why people want him just from this alone. Wait, hold to automatically execute combo attack. Oh, okay.
Ban Yue Shifu always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here. There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
Oh, he actually, I didn't realize he could just charge it up. Wait, why can he not do it now? Oh, he has to have a certain amount of charge for it to work? Interesting, he doesn't use adrenaline when there's no one here. Huh.
Is it my shift again?
What are you?
Just as I thought. There's more to deal with.
Make the earth tremble! Nothing fall unshattered!
Oh, what?
The verdict is unforgivable.
Is everyone okay?
Sifu.
I feel like I know why I like ZZZ so much, because it's basically Metal Gear Rising in anime form with all the parrying mechanics and the satisfying sounds when you do it.
Thanks for stepping in, Banmir Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Nothing. I was just distracted for a moment.
What was up with her? What did they mean by inner voice? I mean, probably also a child of trauma, I guess.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banmir Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different from Ye Shunguang Shifu.
Banmir Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Shunguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
Shunguang, were you Banmir Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Shunguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Ye Shunguang Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Ye Shunguang Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting. Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
She knows something she's not supposed to, I guess.
The Qingming sword? Shunguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Ye Shunguang Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. After all that fighting you just did, are you feeling all right? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price.
What does that even fucking mean? I mean, why carry it around with you? Just practice martial arts sword fighting techniques and just, I don't know, hide that sword case away somewhere deep, dark, where nobody can ever find it.
I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Which totally won't happen at the end of this. Which I already know it does. At least, I guess that's what her second form is all about.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyu Shifu.
Yes, that is what Ishwan Shifu has explained.
That's a relief. I was worried my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Shunguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now.
I don't even know why she's carrying the sword around. If there's no good explanation other than she's the chosen one of the sword. Well, you know, you can reject certain destinies if they are detrimental to your health.
Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Banyu, lock her up back in the mountain. Right now.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up. I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Dylan's petite figure? That is what counts as petite these days? I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
Switching to business mode. Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor. How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person?
The wall?
I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task. The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer? I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand? Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return, just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao.
That is slightly disturbing.
Good, you understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications.
I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer.
Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed it's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
Sense of blood. How did he become a Shifu when his past was so violent? And how did they lose him for years before they actually rediscovered him? Ugh.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down.
What is it?
Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds?
Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now?
Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice.
Huh? Your own voice?
Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice, that's a first. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost.
You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission.
I mean, she's so defensive, which is kind of fitting considering what she is. But the really, really sad part is Hoyo still has not, or basically the ZZZ devs still have not addressed what kind of niche they want to fill with defensive units, and they have not attempted fixing them yet. I really want them to, you know, buff Caesar. The only other S-rank defender that came out ever since. And one of the first S-ranks I pulled back in the day when I thought I needed better defenses to, you know, get by, especially in game modes that are really deadly. Wait, why is there... Oh man.
Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but Anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
What? Are these flowers absorbing miasma?
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine.
No, Banya! Lock her up again! Until she doesn't let go of that sword, she should not be allowed to roam free for her own good.
For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
You dumbass.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banya Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
Oh, he's a defined, intelligent machine. He's pretty dumb.
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...?
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Shunguang, there's something I need to tell you.
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
More than it seems, did he never tell you about his dream where his sister gets stabbed by her own swords?
Sure, Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Shunguang. My sister and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
That's a big promise to make for someone I barely know.
All right.
Oh, you dumbass! Why is everyone an idiot in this?
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
I don't remember this being so dumb.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Ye Shunguang from Yunquai Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Shunguang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Shunguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I should ask her about it later. I was just curious, and this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain market, that's the best place to start.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
Huh? Huh? What? What just happened? Huh? Memory, senses, and life drained away. Ah yeah, I totally forgot the NPCs are looking kind of thick, but at the same time they don't have as many jiggle physics. Well, thick is probably not the right word. More like tight? I don't know. It also sounds weird. Ugh.
Oh?
Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
Ah yes, of course, the edgelord.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them.
Man, he looks like, you know, he looks like that certain someone.
Ever since I returned to Wi-Fi, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
What do you mean by that? The clearer this form became? What do you mean by clearer? It seems more like it's obfuscated.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state. Now they're just aimless drifters, mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing.
Yeah, I don't get it with the chosen sword. Even if a cursed sword chooses you, you reject it and bury it in the deepest pit.
All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade.
Oh, that sounds hot. No, that was just a joke.
The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains.
Okay, that does sound good.
And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Shunguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order.
Ah, yes. Cultists always were known for peace.
I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time.
Cultists and extremists alike.
Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen, the arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness.
I feel like that just sounds like he's freezing the world.
Look at this world. Birth and death, love and hatred, power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus. I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
By making endless stagnation.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier.
I need more power. Well, that's a virtual line if I've ever heard one.
I can feel the creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
What? Yeah, I take a break here because it's getting late and I have to catch up on sleep. So, good night.